In this video, we're going to show you how to install the Boomba Racing short shift transmission adapter and both sets of bushings into a 2019 Hyundai Veloster. See the timestamps below to skip to a particular part. You'll need 10 and 12mm socket wrenches, a 4mm Allen wrench, flathead and Phillips head screwdrivers, pliers, an interior pry tool, synthetic grease, and crazy glue, but that's optional. More on that later. Remove the airbox by unscrewing these 3 bolts and set that aside. Disconnect the battery terminals. Remove the battery clamp and pull out the battery. Disconnect the ECU connectors and pull out the ECU. It's held in place by these 3 bolts. Unscrew the 4 bolts holding in the battery tray and remove that tray. Remove the shifter cable spring clips and pull the shifter cables off. Place the adapter onto the main shift arm. The OEM shifter pin will go through the hole. Secure it in place with the included bracket and hardware. Make note of the notch on the bracket. Remove the 3 bolts holding the shifter cable bracket. Remove the stock shifter bracket bushings and collars. Now you can install the Boomba Racing transmission bracket bushings. The halves with the laser engraved logos go up top. Pro tip: since this can get tricky, you can use super glue to hold the bottom bushings in place while you bolt it back up. Apply some synthetic grease on the shifter pins. Reinstall the shifter links and the spring clips. We're done under the hood, so it's time to put everything back together. Reinstall the battery tray. Reconnect the ECU. Reinstall the battery and reconnect the terminals. And reinstall the air filter box. Inside the car, pop off the side trim. Pop off the shift knob and the shifter boot. Remove the shelf cover and shelf. Disconnect the wire harness. Remove the parking brake cover and remove the cup holder and trim piece by pulling it straight up, starting from the back. Remove the 2 armrest bolts and remove the 4 center console screws. Pull off the right side of the trim to gain access to the screw holding the center console side trim. Remove the center screw and pop off the left and right side clips. Now you can pull out the center console. Remove the center console support bracket. Remove the spring clip securing the side shift link. Unlock both shift cables by pulling the safety ring towards the back of the car and lifting the lock clip. Disconnect the shift cables and side link. Remove the 4 bolts holding the shifter assembly. Rotate the shifter assembly on its side, separate the spring clips, and disconnect the main shift cable link. Remove the stock shifter bushings and collars. Now we can install the Boomba Racing shifter base bushings. Just like the cable bracket bushings, the side with the laser etched logos go up top. Time to put everything back together. Reconnect the main shifter cable and lock it into the shifter base. Install the Boomba Racing shifter bushings, then secure the shifter base to the floor. Lock the side shift cable to the base and reconnect the shifter link. Reinstall the center console support bracket. Reinstall the center console. Reinstall all the trim pieces, shifter boot, shift knob, and you're all done. Now go make some short shifts.